I already checked the venue, facilities, tools, supplies, and equipment needed in this qualification. Met the standards set in the training regulations prior to the start of this competency assessment. Good morning, trainees. Welcome to Stark Institute, a training and assessment center accredited by TESDA. I am Justin L. Santiago, your competency assessor for Food and Beverage Services NC2. Before anything else, I would like to acknowledge the presence of our TESDA representative, Ms. Christine Canlas, and our Assessment Center Manager or AC Manager, Ms. Zairine Sakweza. Do not worry about their presence. They are just here to observe and check if the conduct of assessment is in accordance with the prescribed competency assessment methodology and procedures. Before we proceed to our orientation, I will just get the assessment package from our TESDA representative, Ms. Christine Canlas. May I have the assessment package, please? Thank you. This assessment package will contain all the materials needed for this assessment. For the checking of attendance, once your name is called, please come in front and present to me your admission slip and any valid ID. Then please affix your signature right beside your name on the attendance sheet. Candidate number 1, Ms. Almegri student. May I have your admission slip and ID, please? Please sign the attendance sheet. You will be candidate number 1. Thank you. May I have your admission slip and ID? Please sign this attendance sheet. You will be candidate number 2. Here is your tag. Please wear your candidate number tag because I will use it to identify you throughout the assessment program. I have here with me your accomplished application form and self-assessment guide. This is an indication that you know and you can perform all the units of competency enumerated in the Food and Beverage National Certificate NC2, and that no one is forcing you to take this assessment. The purpose of this assessment is to measure your knowledge, skills, and attitude as well as to determine the level of your competency. If you met the minimum requirements for this assessment, you will be receiving a national certificate on the Food and Beverage National Certificate 2 for you to use in the job application or job promotion, whether here in local or in abroad. This qualification is composed of 3 main competency: the basic, common, and core. The core competencies are prepare the dining room or restaurant area for service, welcome guests and take food and beverage orders, promote food and beverage products, provide food and beverage services to guests, provide room service, and receive and handle guest concerns. The tasks to be performed are preparing and dining room, restaurant area for service, welcoming guests and taking food and beverage orders, promoting food and beverage products, providing food and beverage services to guests, providing a room service, and receiving and handling guest concerns. You will be given 7 hours to perform all the competencies of these qualifications. My role as an assessor is to conduct the assessment, collect evidence of your performance, and make an assessment decision based on the evidence gathered. Your performances as evidence will be judged according to the 4 dimensions of competency, which are task skills, task management skills, contingency management skills, and the job role environment. And also by using the 6 rules of evidences, which are authenticity, consistency, currency, recency, sufficiency, and validity. The assessment methods that will use for this assessment are the demonstration and written. In this demonstration, all you have to do is to perform all the units of competency enumerated for Food and Beverage Services National Certificate 2. To check your underpinning skills in the written, you will be given 30 questions for you to answer truthfully to check your attitude and underpinning knowledge. And lastly, in demonstration, you will be given Hours. If you have difficulties in understanding the instructions given with regards to the process of this assessment, just let me know so I can clarify and explain the instructions given to you in a Filipino language. Candidates, I would like to inform you that during the assessment, please refrain from using your cell phones or gadgets, because when the assessment starts, you will no longer allowed to use your cellular phones, and cheating and coaching are strictly prohibited. Once you are caught, it will be grounds for disqualification. Please observe safety. The first aid kit is located near the door. In case of fire, there are fire extinguishers in front of the back of the room. Fire and emergency exits are properly labeled. In case of encountered any untoward incident, please call my attention so we can give an appropriate first aid. After performing all the activities needed for this assessment, I will give my feedback to you individually. So, if you have any corrections, questions, or doubts about the results of your assessment, you have the right to appeal. Just submit a letter to the Tarlac TESDA Provincial Office. About the assessment results, we observe strict confidentiality. Only authorized persons and institution where you have your training proper are allowed to see the results of the assessment. About this, the assessment package is kept and secured. This is to ensure its integrity. We are requesting that you candidates please refrain from giving any information regarding the assessment procedure to anyone. For those who be evaluated as a competent, the issuance of the national certificate will be after 5 working days. Just bring with you your competency assessment result summary, 1 piece of passport size photo with white background and color, and 50 pesos is for the processing fee. The validity of your national certificate is for 5 years from the date of the issuance. And for those who are evaluated as not yet competent, do not worry because you can still apply for reassessment, and the procedure is the same as you have undergone for this assessment. Before we end this orientation, if you have a questions, concerns, or clarification about the assessment procedure, you may raise your hand, and because whenever the assessment starts, you are no longer allowed to ask questions. Any questions? However, I will now give you an hour to attend to your personal needs. There is a comfort room at the back of our room, and if you want to eat, there is a canteen beside this room. However, during the assessment, you are no longer allowed to go out of this room. Please be back on time. Welcome back, candidates. We will now start with your assessment. I would just like to remind you about the do's and don'ts. From this moment onwards, you are no longer allowed to use your cell phones. Please observe silence in the assessment area. Cheating is strictly prohibited. Wear your PPEs and always observe safety. So let's start with the written test. This is used to measure your underpinning knowledge. It consists of 30 items, multiple choice of questions, and you have 30 minutes to answer. Timer starts now. Time is up. We are now proceed to the demonstration. Here is your copy of specific instruction. I will be giving you 10 minutes to read and understand it. Timer starts now. Time is up. The demonstration is used to test the underpinning skills and knowledge of the unit of competency of this qualification. Come and follow me to the demonstration area. Before anything else, I would like just to remind you once again to always wear your PPE and observe safety as you conduct the performance for this assessment. Here are the different stations. Station 1 is for preparing the dining room or restaurant area for service station. Station 2 is for welcoming guests and taking food and beverage orders. Station 3 is promoting food and beverage products. Station 4 is providing food and beverage services to a guest. Station 5, providing a room service. And Station 6 is receiving and handling a guest concerns. I will give you 5 minutes to familiarize yourself with the area in this assessment room. The equipment and tools. Timer starts now. Time's up. You have 7 hours to perform all the performance tasks to each competency. Timer starts now. Time's up. We are now in the last part of this assessment, which is the demonstration. Please proceed to the waiting area for the result of this assessment. Candidate 1. I have already checked your papers in your assessment. I will now give you a feedback. Candidate number 1, how do you feel for the assessment?
I feel great and satisfied because I performed well and I perform all the assessment. I finished all.
We both had the same opinion on how you perform in this assessment. Because according to the evidence gathered, you perform a great job with your demonstration and finish all the chores on time. Furthermore, despite your minor worry, you provided accurate answers to all. This demonstrates not only that you are competent, but also your capacity for excellent pressure management. All things considered, your dedication and skills set have impressed me, and I'm excited to watch how you develop furthermore in your position. With that said, congratulations. I found you competent with this assessment. You may claim your national certificate after 5 working days at the TESDA provincial office from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Just bring with you your competency assessment summary result, 1 piece of passport size picture with white background and color, and 50 pesos for the processing fee. For the confirmation of this assessment, kindly sign this competency assessment result summary and the rating sheet. Your competency assessment result will be released the assessment center manager. If you don't have any questions, you may now go to waiting area. Wait for the TESDA representative because he will also evaluate this assessment program, and please call candidate number 2. Candidate number 2, how do you feel about the assessment?
I feel nervous and I did not finish all the tasks.
According to the information I gathered, you performed well on your demonstration even if you were unable to accomplish all the competencies. Your speed, accuracy, and time management will all improve with more practice. I'm sure of it. Furthermore, you answered every question correctly in spite of your mild anxiousness. This demonstrates that you have a firm grasp of the subject. I advise you to expand on this. Keep pushing yourself to achieve your goals since practice and perseverance are keys to growth. With that said, candidate number 2, I have found you not yet competent with this assessment. You may still apply for reassessment and process is the same. For applying on reassessment, just bring with you your accomplished application form and self-assessment guide. Competency assessment result summary with 2 pieces of passport size with white background and color and 500 pesos. You submit all your requirements in any test the accredited center and wait for the announcement of the next schedule of assessment. For the confirmation of this assessment, kindly sign this competency assessment result summary and this rating sheet. Your competency assessment result summary will be attested first by our AC manager, so you may claim it later. I will now give the assessment package to the TESDA representative. My dear assessors, that this is the end of my COC 2 demonstration conducting competency assessment.